All right, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody doing well. Okay, today I know y'all been waiting for this. We're gonna talk about what went wrong with the clam date and the Cheesecake Factory date. But we on the whole time of the video gonna be about modern day dating and the issues that come with modern day dating. All right, so. All right. I just got through, hitting that trail, doing about 2 miles, jogging. I've been doing it for a while, but, your boy's back. um, so let's talk about it. Okay. Okay. So I'm from, let's say, first of all, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s, but I was born in the 80s. Okay. Dating back then when I was growing up was different. Okay. And how many of y'all remember when you was in school, right? And you liked a certain female, but you was like kind of like shy to talk to her. So you tell your man, she's like, hey, you slide that over there, here, and tell her I like her. And you don't know, it said, would she go with me? Yes or no? She said no. You pretty much didn't get that number. She said yes, you got the number. And then from there, what I'm saying, it was a possible date. But I'm putting myself out there. Back in elementary school in Caldwell, it was a few females I like. Even in CVS, a few females I like. But see, like I want to say from fourth to sophomore year, I didn't have the guts to approach a woman. I mean, not we ain't a woman, but a young lady. I ain't have the guts to approach a young lady, so I should send those to my guys to tell them I like them. Or I was afraid of getting rejected. Like some men are. Probably more than half men was afraid at that point to get rejected. But as I got older and I gained some more balls, I started talking to them. I started developing how to talk to a lady, man. Because when I was a kid, man, I was going outside, hanging around, playing my video games, keeping to myself. I wasn't outgoing like that, not at all, not by a long shot. But the point is, what I'm saying, like when you eventually got the woman, you got the young lady or the woman out on the date, what I'm saying, they was okay, at least back in my days, the whole dating game has changed now, but I'm gonna get to that. Back in my days, you took a woman out to the movies, or something like that, y'all might got like some McDonald's afterwards, or some White Castle, Burger King, I ain't saying them exact places, but it was like a movie and a little, small little chain restaurant, back in the days, women understood, young ladies understood that, you ain't had the money, because y'all both was like either barely had job making minimum wage or getting money from your parents, do allowances or whatnot, or you have well-to-do parents that's giving you money. Okay, and like I say, I grew up on the south side of Chicago, in the hood, Terrortown, but I live in different locations as well. I live in Chatham area, I live on by Stony Island at one point. I live in different areas, so and I had my experiences with women. First off, I had women that pretty much you know that was bad, as far as like, they took advantage of me because I was so nice. Or, what I'm saying, they on the other hand, I had good women as well. What I'm saying? They like I remember this one woman, I ain't gonna put a full name out there, but her name was Dominique. She took pictures of our first date. We went to Pepe's. Y'all knows what I said. She took pictures of our first date. We went to Pepe's. And this one I was in college. When I was going to DeVry University. So shout out to all my DeVry alumni. Uh, Also shout out to my my Cavaliers. Everybody from the V. You see, I got like a little yo on, but it's not not my original CBS shirt. Okay, but let me not get off track. Okay, but the reason I messed up that Pepe's date. because we had fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of drama. You know, we was able to talk to each other, man. And she was beautiful too, man. She nice body and everything. You know. Hmm. Yeah, I love that. But let's get into like the change from my time of day into now. Okay. I mean, dating back then, you had some BS too. You know, how many of you guys, you know, well, you talk to a female, you know, say like a L, you know, going to work, or because I used to catch the red line and green line, you know, to get down to downtown Chicago. But how many of you all, you know, went to work one day, you approach a woman, and she gave you a number, but then when you call her number, you like, damn, yeah, she gave me the wrong number. Like, man, what was that about? And you know, and what I learned from that is, you know, some women, you know, did that back in the day to get you out of their face because they're scared what you was gonna do to them. They didn't want no conflict or drama, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? Them guys is some guys in Chicago could be crazy, man. They can be crazy. So I remember my auntie, you know, she would tell me like, you know, how a guy threw some damn rice and beans on her. I said, just because she won't give him the number. You know, and you know, and that's how it was back then. You know, you grew up in Chicago. That's how it was. You know, a guy he'll get hurt because he get rejected. You know, he you know, and the thing that killed me about that, you know, I'm gonna say something about that. Like you can't call the female, you know, you know, the B word or the 304, you know, just because she rejected you. You know, you can't do it because she wasn't that before you liked her. So that's something for my guys. You know, do not get bitter because a woman reject you. I said, shoot, I got rejected. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most muscular guy. You know, I'm not a bodybuilder. You know, I'm not the top 100 sexiest man in the world. You know, so you know that's part of life. You got to take rejection. Okay, but that's something for my guys there. You know, don't do it because you think you've been alpha, but that's beta male. That's a beta male traits. You know, when you go off there because a woman don't give you a number. Don't do that. Move on. Move around. All right. Okay. So I looked at the clam date, and I also looked at the Cheesecake Factory date, the one that recently been talked about on social media. You know, I left links to both the videos in the description box. Okay. Now I talk about the dating era where I came up in my 20s to now I talk about it now. Okay, now I get another example. Okay, what happened to me like the other day. I met like I say nice looking woman at Walmart. You know, decent looking and everything. You know, and I pulled up on her. You know, and I said like, hey, you know, what's your name? You know, my name is such and such. You know what I'm saying? You know, how your day been going? And then you know we chopping it up. You know, and eventually, you know, we exchanged numbers and all that stuff. Now, I had text her, okay, and I said like, okay, I'm gonna call you later, cause I'm from the old school, man. I know they got this new stuff where you get online, you know, you try to make dates and stuff like that, you know. And I'm not a fan of online dating, you know. I'm just not, you know. Call me an old head, call me old school, but you know that's the way I grew up. I grew up where you actually had to walk up to a woman, you had to approach her, you had to introduce yourself, you had to, you know, talk to her. So you had to do that when I was growing up. I mean, my times of dating. But the modern day, you know, it's all online. You know, now everybody, some people trying to catfish and do all that. You know, I tried that online stuff, man. But you know, I feel like I get more success when I go out and meet women in the real world. You know, because that's how you actually gonna feel. You got to meet women in the real world. Now stop messing with these internet bots. You know, you know half the time they're not real. Okay, and I'm gonna say this too, and we know today's dating game, but we should say not just today's, but all dating game. You know, even back in my days, you know, it's rigged for women. It's set up for women to be successful. You know, and the reason why I say that, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, I love my women, you know, I don't want women coming in just attacking me. Oh, you this and you that. I'm not a woman basher. This is speaking through the mind of Bray. So this is my opinion, okay? So stay with me. Yeah, this is why I say the dating game is rigged for women because look at the stuff the men go through just to, what I'm saying, prepare for a date. A man gotta have gas in his car. A man gotta look, decent to nice. A man expected to be on time. A man expected to keep his car clean. And that that sound basic, but I'm going through the whole line of things. If y'all find somebody miss you, you can add up in there too. Okay, so he got to be able to take her to a respectable restaurant. He got to wait on her to get dressed and put makeup on and all that stuff. And me with the whole makeup thing, that's another thing. I'm not a fan of all that. Makeup and a whole bunch of makeup and all of them, different type of, real fancy eyelash and stuff, shoot. Some women are just naturally beautiful, where they ain't got to put on none of that stuff. But that's a different discussion, I'm gonna stay on topic. Okay. These are some of the things that men gotta do. Now what and these are the things that are expected from men. And not maybe not forget one thing. He better pay a damn bill. He better pay a damn dating bill. So them are some things that are expected for men. Like these are just generalities I'm speaking. Now, what's expected for women? Okay, she has to look good, and she and that's it. She has to look good. She has to respect the man time. Not be on the phone all day during the date. And I dealt with that in my past with a couple of dates. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies, that's disrespectful. Don't do it. Don't be on a date and be on your phone all damn day. If you want to date your phone, you want to be dating the man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because, men, we take I know women take the time because of looking good and all that, but man, we take we ain't worked hard all week. Some of us working like 60 hours or more. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys, who just work the basic 40 hours because they care about their sleep. But like as my friend Eric said, it's plenty of sleep after death. Well, I about that. And get back to again was one point where Kevin Samuel said this too in a way. He said if you're not working 60 hours or more, you shouldn't be complaining about being broke as a man. And I'm gonna have another video about that too, about how to have hobbies and not to only focus on women. Okay, but getting back into the videos I seen, man. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So let me start off with the clan video. All right. Now apparently, this guy been trying to hit her up for days or weeks. I forgot, which one it was, but it was like he was trying to hit her for a while. He said he been talking to himself, and I'll be honest, when I didn't know a lot about female nature, or I ain't know a whole about much about women, I was blowing up their phone and stuff and all that stuff. But don't do it. For one, as a man, you show that you are less valuable than her when you always blowing up her phone. All right. Everybody say it's a man. Like, hey, shout out to AMS and shout out to some of the Mansfield channels. They all preach this. Stay on your purpose. Stop chasing. All right. Shoot, if a woman don't respond back, well, find another woman that the text or something. Or just find something to do. I think that's what a lot of us, man, we go wrong at. We undervalue ourselves because society has programmed us in the mind that we must, chase out these women. And now how many of y'all remember Family Matters? And I know you smart, you smart ass people. Don't be going here saying like, oh, you like Urkel. I don't give a damn. All right. Sure, I look good in my glasses, so screw y'all. All right. But get back to a point, man. Men out there, if a woman don't respond to your text, Do not send her like texts with like, mobile texts with all these paragraphs. Just give her time to respond. She might be busy. Or she might be with a sneaky leak. She might be with a sneaky leak, okay? Or however young people say it, is, sneaky link, you know. And, that's fair. If y'all not together, she can date who she want and you can date who you want. It's fair game. But at the same time, you have to value yourself, your time as a man. And then, okay, fast forward, all right. And she talking, she said, I don't know why I didn't block him. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't had nothing to do, so I took him on a date. See, that speaks volume. She ain't had nothing to do, so she went out on a date with him. And I think all men at least been a victim of that once. Like we use as a foodie date. Like, you use to just take a woman out because she bored. And it's like, with dating, you take a risk. You know what I'm saying? You take a risk. That's part of the game. You're going to take a risk. But getting into that, okay, it's like she pretty much tried to run the build up on the dude. She already in her mind had, like, this dude is a lame. Or how them hood people say, this nigga's a lame. So I'm gonna see what I can get from. So he's been blowing up my phone and sending me all these texts and been talking to himself. And one thing I have respect for the guy is like he let us sit there and think, oh, it was good. You know what I'm saying? She can order like 2 things of clams. You go back and watch the video in that description. She's smacking. It's good. It's good. I'm beating off his dime. You damn right he gonna take me out. Shoot, I'm gonna get as much as I want. And then he pulled something slick on her. He got and went to the bathroom and got about that joint. Who can blame the man? She tried to use him. I mean, seriously, she tried to use him. And me being a man, I can relate to that because it's been a couple of days where I've been used. You know what I'm saying? Well, I should be, I should walk out like that guy did. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, shit, man, I'm paying my half. Shoot, I'm paying my part of it. I ain't finna pay for that other stuff. And you know what? We was taught, man. I know, especially me from my era. I was taught as a man, like, if you bring a woman out, pay for the date. But god damn it, they don't give a woman a free license to just run the bill on a guy and take advantage of him. And then when the guy this is the part right here that's coming up. Then when a guy wants to ask for sex, guess what? He's not guaranteed that. And man, that's the thing. She that came about what she did on that clan video. She was like, oh, oh no, this nigga did. And he sent her a text next day. He said, I brought you out to drinks, not for food. And see, if he explained that, you know what I'm saying, you on a date with him, the woman should know what to expect because he told you what to expect. He said just drinks. He ain't say nothing about, you know what I'm saying, feeding you. All right? So she tried to take advantage of that situation. So I think in that aspect, in my opinion, the man did nothing wrong. The only thing he did wrong was, he should have been blowing up her phone like that in the beginning. The minute she didn't respond to you, you know what that means, my guy? She's not interested. Leave her the F alone. Move on. Find something to do with your life. Think about how you gonna plan next day. Think about get on your grind. You gotta making money, making some more money. So you can build up something. Don't do that. I don't do that, man. I've been stopped doing it the last few years. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to demonstrate some value, and that's one thing consistent the Mansfield Challenge talk about. Don't make a female think that she's more valuable than you. Matter of fact, you paid on the date. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nah. Don't be mess around. Trying to force a female to go on a date. She don't want to go on a date. Just look at it this way. You save your damn money. Shoot, you probably save a headache too. Because they don't tell you, she probably gave you caused a number of trouble. And and like I said on my post, half of them are Netflix and chills anyway. They probably using you for a food date. And when she get off that day, she go around calling her man and say, hey, Can he come over and take me to Pound Town? Young people say, can he come on? Can he come over and take me to Pound Town? Shoot, that's what she probably did with that other guy. You know, she done played you for a meal, and she turned around with that sneaky leak or that guy that, that be giving her that good D, and, and he had to do nothing for it but come over. See, and that's why I was going about. I started to figure out that part of the game. That's why I say I don't waste time. Because for one, me, I work over 60 hours a week. I got like multiple streams of income, so I don't have time to be um we try to keep up with a female for a date. See me, this is my rule of thumb. I'm gonna reach out one time, maybe twice, but that third time, I'm done with it. Matter of fact, I might forget myself. I said, man, that was y'all told one time already. I'm gonna just say, hey, if she don't respond, she don't respond. That's on her. I'm gonna keep my damn money in my pocket and move on. Shoot, man, you guys, don't learn from that. Don't do that. Like I said, that's the one thing he did do wrong. But the thing he did do right, he didn't let her take full advantage of him. Because if he had paid that bill, I'm telling you right now, if he would have paid that full bill, that would have got worse. I know that would have got worse. Okay, now moving on to the second video, the one that recently floating around on social media, the Cheesecake Factory female. Like, okay, going back to my time where I said like it was a time where females accepted simple dates like Peppies. There's several simple dates, like Chick-fil-A, even McDonald's. Shoot, I remember a college guy, man, shoot, he had to be about 300 pounds. He said, shoot, man, I pull up in my Crown Vic, man. Shoot, I hollered at a girl, she gave my number, man. Shoot, I took her ass to White Castles. Hey, this was when we was in college, I still laugh about that to this day. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with taking a female on a date, that you feel that, she deserves it. Or in fact, she's the right type, but you're taking a risk any way it goes, you know what I'm saying? But at least you take it to like a stand-up restaurant, or you take her out for some drinks, you not losing too much as a man. So I don't think there's a part that, not knock on the female, but I think there's a part that females, when it comes to dating, they don't understand. A guy don't want to spend his hard-earned money just for you to be ungrateful, or just for you to say, man, I'm gonna go out for a food day. I'm gonna call my only when I'm bored. You gotta think about what somebody did to you. What if a guy did that to you? Only calls you when he wants you over for sex, or he calls you when he wants you around for only a specific thing, but it wasn't genuine. It wasn't no connection. And see, a lot of guys struggle through that, making a connection with a female. Especially nowadays, they all out, to come up. But the guys are too, so I know I ain't gonna exclude my fellas, you got some sightsee fellas out there too that try, use the females, like, guys end up off the baby mama doing tax season, or, getting with a woman just for tax season. You need to know about that too. So I ain't gonna say this is all women that is getting up on guys, but that's the problem. That's the problem with dating. It's like everybody trying to one up each other instead of trying to build a genuine connection. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see how far he gonna go with his money, and I'm trying to see, I'm there's a little splits right here. I'm trying to see what her mouth do, or I'm trying to see like, what her sex game like. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, shout out to Ron Wills. He made a video on this. That's another guy from Mansfield. Mansfield, he teach guys, how to self improve themselves as well, and not blame woman for all your outcomes. And one thing he said that I agree with, a man shouldn't lead with a wallet. Even my pops, the great Cleosha, I ain't gonna put his whole name out there. He said, son, will you meet a woman, let her lead with your wallet. But that's another thing I'm gonna talk about. Is it tricking, or is it true it's not tricking if you got it? So that's another video preview I can give you right here that I'm gonna talk about. But saying, it was so many things wrong with that Cheesecake Factory day. It's like it's ridiculous. All right, for one, she made the man wait outside for an hour. She made that man wait outside for an hour. I would never. Hell no. I don't give a damn if she Halle Berry. Shoot, I don't give a damn if she's a top IG model. I ain't been way outside for no damn hour. That's insane. An hour? I said, no, we should be scheduled a date. That's what I would do. We just be scheduled a date, Or, if you can't make that happen, you can come over my crib, if you come with that, I can cook for you or something. Watch a movie or what they call it, like the new age Netflix and chill. But man, that's insane. See, that's a sign of disrespect right there. That the fact that she made him wait for an hour outside in the car. I don't like to sit in the car for 20 minutes, man. So I don't like to sit in the car 10 minutes. Especially with nice weather outside. So I want to get out. I won't be in no damn car. Well, no damn hour. Shoot, that's abuse right there. But then she said, she made an excuse. Oh, I ain't know I was gonna be running late for work. You weren't running late for no work. You tried to test the man. And what they call in the management community, they call it a shit test. Well, one would do something on purpose just to see how a man gonna react. But that's where he went wrong. You shouldn't wait out there for that hour, dog. I went and waited like 30 minutes. Because, as men, women got their standards, but men should have their standards too. You know what I'm saying? And men should have more self-respect for themselves nowadays. You see, the damn society trains men to be soft and weak, not to have a backbone, not to have self-respect for ourselves. It's one thing if she had called him earlier and said, okay, I'm gonna be running 30 minutes behind or I'll behind because I'm fixing myself up. Now that's okay, but the one thing he did do right, he set an expectation for a get-go. He said like, I want to be at 4 o'clock because we got a reservation at this other restaurant, that I want to originally take you to, but we couldn't make that reservation because you wasn't ready. And so she can't get mad at him. Now that's the thing that kills me right there. She cannot get mad at him about a Cheesecake Factory video when she had that man waiting for an hour. If he had waited for an hour and she was already ready because he told what time to be ready, they could have made that reservation to the restaurant she wanted to go to. And then they get in the car, she want to talk about call him. And I don't blame her. I won't call them either. Sure, you already messed up our reservations. See, that's the thing. That's how I know she wasn't used to dating. She must have been used to being a Netflix and chill girl. Because ain't no way, you know what I'm saying, you going to expect a very nice restaurant to be available while a reservation. Then you messed up that reservation. And see, that's the reason right there that some modern day guys are saying the hell with dating. What's the point? What is the point? I mean, she, if I take on a date anyway, she, she ain't no way to tell that she like me or not, unless she actually engaging with me during the date. Cause I seen women, they be on their phones like this, hey girl, or I'm taking a picture of the food and all that, and the guy trying to talk to him and she stayed no, man, that's another sign of disrespect. If a guy took his time out there to plan the place, and make sure he had enough gas to take you there, he ain't make you pay no gas, or he ain't ask you to go Dutch. He actually tried to be a gentleman, and your whole purpose was to waste his time and make him look stupid or make him like a lame, then that's on you. And then I'm gonna say something else about that too. Don't get mad at a guy, or saying ain't no good man out there. You know what I'm saying? When you had your chance with good brothers and you screwed them up, and not them good brothers in turn cold because you played the games. You know what I'm saying? You had a chance, to get a genuine guy that want to do something for you. And that's what a lot of ladies mess up out here. The guys that don't do much, you put all the effort into. But the guys who put the effort in and try to be a gentleman or try to be nice, you try to play them. Or you trying to run it up on them. They say, run the bag up on them, run the bill up on them. And that's why as I got older, I ain't gonna say I'm not a nice guy. I'm a decent guy, which means, I, value me. I no longer put the woman on the pedestal before me. You know what I'm saying? I value my time. I value my hard working money. I value, so if I take a woman out on a date and I choose to pay because I want to go to a nice place, that's on me. It ain't got nothing to do with her pressing her. That because I like nice stuff and she is benefiting by being in my company. But like I said, and then when they got in the car, she didn't want to get out. Said Cheesecake Factory. Well, look at me. I'm like, well, look at you. You made the man wait for an hour, and you're not even a 10. Get the hell out of here. Then talking about, you don't do a Cheesecake Factory. They said you could have got some drinks or something. But the minute she did that, I'm gonna tell you right now, my situation, the minute she did that, he did the gym and thing by taking her back home. And then, she posted on social media like he did something wrong. Say, well, yeah, well, my job was a little pre. I did my job, and that's another thing, ladies. Y'all need to stop thinking that, just because y'all got a nice body or a pretty face, that's enough to that's all you need for a man. Yeah, to have sex, that's it. But to grow something bigger, to build something bigger with that man, build a strong connection, a bigger relationship with a man, you gotta have other intangible qualities. Like far as like, my man tired from work, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna have him a meal ready, because I know he's been working hard. Or, you know what I'm saying, I know he don't have time to clean his own place, let me help him out a little bit. But, I can say like growing up, mama had taught me to cook for myself. Shout out to my mom. She taught me to cook for myself. She taught me to clean my own place. But at the same time, if you get a woman, that'd be helpful, to that situation. So like getting back into that Cheesecake Factory video, man, but it was some other things that was wrong with that too. And she said, you take me to a chain restaurant, somebody look like this to a chain restaurant. I'm like, well, you better be glad he even took your ass out. You stood that man for an hour. If that was me, I'll just reschedule. We wouldn't even got that far. Now he did a gym thing by taking her back home, but I know some dog. I'm gonna say some explicit story here. I know some dog ass niggas that would just, left her ass right there, and then called her from another phone, and be, oh, you don't want Cheesecake Factory? Okay, bye. Find another ride back home. But that's what I mean. Social media, man. Social media mess a lot of people's heads up. They fall after these, fake things, fake materialistic things. It's all right to dream, but we got to get off that dream and go back to reality at some point. That you know how things actually are. You know what I'm saying? A woman going to test a guy, make him prove himself on the first date, but a man should do the same thing as well. He should be testing a woman to see what her mind at, to see if she really like him, what's her interest, to see if she really likes him or not. And see, we fall into this day and game where guys doesn't want to get played no more because they've seen too many bad stuff that happen. As far as like, you had another instance like I think like last year or a few months ago, a guy paid like about what $500 for a bill. He tried to get to come back to the hotel. It's like I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? This was supposed to be a date. And I'm gonna say something about that too. Some women like that do stuff like that. They know damn well they don't win no bill, but they know damn well they won't ran no bill up like that if they're just by themselves. And that's the other thing. That's why I say it's always a test. Women trying to see how far they can take a man. But you as a man, that's why I say you gotta value yourself. You gotta let her know, like, no, that's not going on with me. I'm not gonna spend no $500. If I, shoot, you ain't gonna spend a night with me. What I'm spending $500 for? I'm paying for a damn escort. I mean, but you gotta make a point. You gotta tell him. You gotta let them know your standards. See, one relationship. See, that's the other thing too. I'm gonna end it with this too. A woman expect a man not to have expectations, and that's ass backwards. That's that feminist stuff that they gotta go. Some be leaving in that feminist stuff that a feminist movement that give what you want out of the guy. Run that bag up. Run it up. But I seen women fumbling the bag as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get a lot more out of a man if you just be, nice instead of trying to scam them all the time. You know what I mean? Because men work hard for their money. I know, shout out to the hardworking women out there as well. Women work hard for their money. And this is a whole thing I want to say too about the independent stuff. Now, the woman talking about like, man, I expect a man, to do this and do that, do that. All right, if you're so independent, why don't you go Dutch? Split the bill. Let him not be a gentleman. Let him be just a decent guy and say like, okay, we won't go to the restaurant you won't go to, but we won't split the bill. And you will see the look on her face, and that's how you can tell if she really likes you or not. Because I took women to basic restaurants, and we had a ball. Like I said, that one female I took out in my 20s to Pepe's, and I still got the pictures of our first date. That mean a lot to me. That's the first woman that ever did that to me. She took pictures of our first date at Pepe's, which means that mean a lot to her. Then that's what I tell you, man. You want to find genuine woman, and you don't want to break the bank on a woman just to raise her interest. If you got to break a bank on a woman, that's not the woman for you. And trust me, I learned that the hard way. That's not the woman for you. Stop wasting your hard working money on these females who not showing you genuine interest. So that's why, guys, if you're gonna date, for the first date, keep it simple, and that's how you test her to see how well she interested in you. Because if she complaining about you ain't spending enough, cut off. Don't go back. Like I say, return to sender. Don't go back. All right, guys. So I appreciate you listening and everything about my thoughts. Going through the mind of brave regarding dates. But these videos should be a lesson for guys. You must value yourself. You must value your time, your money. You must value what you invest in these women out here. Okay? Because like women like that in them videos, they are not going to invest in you. But if y'all want to see them original videos, check the description section of the video. I'm gonna post some links in there to the video so you can watch them yourself, and then you can comment on this video. So like I say, like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, if you want to donate, you can donate to my Cash App. It's a Vice Versa 1985. So you spell Vice VICE Versa VERSA 1985. Okay, that's Vice Versa 1985. That's my Cash App. If you want to donate, if you don't want to donate, you know what I'm saying, feel free to like the video or share it. It's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to make content. I'm gonna continue to grow my content, and give y'all the best of me. So like I say in my last video, when I said welcome to the channel, motivate your mind and stay on your grind. I'm gonna say it one more time. Motivate your mind and stay on the grind. Peace, my brothers and sisters. We'll talk later.